Good evening to all of you. In Friday evening, I hope you have a nice week. Um, and thank you very much to all of you to spend your time to watch my show today. Every time I try to invite some special guest in my show, Let's Talk to make a change. And this time I have a special, really special guest for all of you. He is a cricket player, not only a cricket player, he was the former player of the England cricket team. He played 50 test matches for England. His cap number is 631. He got a test debut in 2006 March in India, along with the former England captain Sir Alistair Cook. He had a one-day debut at 2007. He played the county cricket for Essex, Sussex, Northamptonshire. He was also a spin bowling consultant for Australia cricket team during 2017 India tour, and he started his career as a spin bowler. And that time, the former England coach Duncan Fletcher said described him actually as the best finger spinner in the world. And he was actually quite a lucky person because his first test wicket was the great batsman Sachin Tendulkar. So this is the most, I would say, the amazing things. And also, he's a bowler, but also he was famous for his batting also. The mainly in 2009 Ashes, actually, with James Anderson, he faced 69 balls in 40 minutes to save a test matches. You know. And as a player, he's really punctual and he always maintained his time. That's why he had the chance to reach in that level. The the former England captain Sir Andrew Strauss said he was always beyond earlier than anyone, and he also played in 2007 cricket World Cup as well. So he is Monty Panesar. So is our guest today. So we'd like to welcome the Panesar. Hi, good evening, Panesar. How are you?
Very well, thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah, that's fine. How's your day?
Good, yeah, it's been a quite a long day. I'm sort of studying a master's
Oh,
in
really?
international sports broadcasting, so a lot of lectures and a lot of reading.
Okay, that's really amazing. So first of all, I'd give a thanks to give some time for our viewers, and the most of the time actually I try to invite those special guests actually from them they could learn something in their life, and obviously you were one of our inspirations for the British people, the Asian people actually who represented the England cricket team. So today actually we want to know something from you which is going to help them and included me to change our life. So first of all, actually, we try to start from the back. Obviously, you came in that level and you started from a place actually. And most of the time, we see the people's success, but we don't know how they became success, what kind of difficulties, challenges they had actually, because it was a long way and you overcome it. That's why you are able to come here. So first of all, we'd like to know about your family, about your childhood, how you came in the cricket, your family support, and all these kind of things. Because there is number of Asian people in the England, and they're very good in the cricket actually, and they want to do something. So might be it will going to help them, their parents, and the young people to get in the cricket, please.
Yeah, look, for me, I was very lucky to be born in Luton, and I had a cricket club, which was all Asians. Luton Town and Indians. We had like Gujaratis, Pakistanis, English people as well, and we had Indians and Pakistanis mixing together. So I found it very easy to be part of a club where it was just all of my mates, and my development was, I was very lucky to have that sort of club because I know now it's so difficult for people to, if you're part of a cricket club where it's very mixed, it's very difficult. There's times where, people don't understand your culture, they don't understand your upbringing. I was in a Luton Indians, and it makes it a lot easier when you're playing for a cricket club that has all South subcontinent people there, because then you just have passion for cricket. You're playing, you get opportunities. If you're really good, they'll keep pushing you, and there's no issue in your development. So I really developed and flourished. And then I remember playing for Dunstable because that was probably a better club. And then I played age group cricket, but the foundation was strong because I had a cricket club that I could go to, open the nets anytime and whatever. So for me, I find that, if you really want to become a professional cricketer, I think you have to be at a cricket club where it's just all Indians or all subcontinent people. It's very difficult if you go to a cricket club because opportunities, sometimes you may not just get that opportunity. Sometimes, you can't get into this, can't get in the first team, can't get in the second team for what X, Y, and Z. But I found a lot of my friends, they would rather travel far and they play for, let's say, a Caribbean team, or they play for, let's say, a Pakistani team or Indian team, than actually play for a mixed team when they're younger, because there's opportunity. You get a fair opportunity to flourish. So I was very lucky. I played for Luton Town and Indians. Even now, it's a very good club. We've got great facilities. So in my humble opinion, that's me when I was my first cricket bat at the age of 10, Centurion there. And that's when the journey started. Now, if I was at a cricket club, let's say, where it's kind of mixed people, I don't think I would have got the opportunities, because that's just the way it is sometimes, it just doesn't happen. But if you're people in the committee member, the presidents, the all Indian, Pakistani people, they see talent, they'll push it, So for me, I would say if anybody is serious about cricket, try and join. If you want opportunity to rise, I think you have to be at a cricket club where there's predominantly all sort of subcontinent Asian people, depending on your background.
Yeah, that's really. And obviously, before that, because our Asian culture, most of the time they want that children will be a doctor or engineer or big officer, but they're not interested in the sports, any kind of sports actually. Yes, the time you have started, there's a one culture, but now it's bit changed because after there's number of Asian player played for England team. So what was your family support, especially your parents, to behind you to come in that level?
Yeah, my parents always encouraged me to play cricket, but they found it easy because my dad's best mate, Hitu Nayak, was the youth cricket coach. So my dad was like, well, he's with him. It's going to be pretty safe for all of them, they being there. And yeah, they're my parents there. I was the first test match when they were, at England. They obviously supporting me with England shirt on there. So they were very proud. My parents were very, very proud. They pushed me to the hill. They wanted me to get to the top. But they found it easy because they knew there was an environment that Monty can just go and actually just play. What he can do is play at a club where it's safe. I know where he is, and there's no issue. So that's the first thing. Like, you want the environment. Like, I remember this book called Bounce, a table tennis player, Matthew Said. He goes, the top 10, top 15 parents. Yeah, so well, we can go to the pictures that you put up. That's my parents there, that's my grandparents, that's my family at the background. They were all sort of obviously very proud, very happy to actually see me flourish. My granddad is still there. He's 93, 94 years old. So yeah, like, it was
Oh,
unexpected. No one really thought I would get to the top. But it's sometimes the support, the freedom that your parents give you to say, go out and go for your dreams. And we want to see progress. My both parents were very hardworking people. They like, you to work hard and flourish. So that's where that hard working comes from, my parents. But I thank them to give me that freedom, because it allows the cricket coach, it allows the other person to be, let's say, your cricketing father, right? Hitu Naik was like my cricketing father, who just helped me and was my coach, but my real obviously is my dad. But that space, where the parents don't says let the coach take over, and the parents let the parents be the parents for homework, for education. But when it comes to sports, passion, you let the coach take over. That made a huge difference to my progress because I was listening to my coach, not my parents. So that really helped my development.
Yeah, what we have realized actually, they gave you the freedom, and you didn't misuse the freedom. And same time, what you said, like when you went to the sports, you listen your sports dad, and when you were at home, you listen your dad. So this is the things actually we need to combine actually. Sometimes as a cricket coach, I had seen actually, I'm talking about the Asian people, the parents. Sometimes they leave their kids in the club, while the non-Asian English people, when they will go, they spend the time with the kids. They encourage them, you know. And I've seen they do really well actually. So we need to, because when you're growing up, you want to do something, but you don't know how to do it. So you need the guidance, and which is they gave. And once you started to realize it, the and what you said, this freedom, which is really important thing, you didn't misuse. You spend your time, because I believe that everyone has some quality, some specialty, and they need to work on that. And after that, how you get in the county cricket actually.
Yeah, look, I was again extremely lucky to be at Bedfordshire under 15s. Paul Taylor was there. I remember at Sandy Upper College near Cambridgeshire, North Bedfordshire, and Paul Taylor said to me, "Look, Monty, you're not going to be like Wazim Akram. You can't bowl fast. You're not getting any pace on it. Try spin. You've got big, long fingers. Try some spin bowling." So then when I tried, that's obviously us, picture at the charity that we are, the charity where we're together implanted with, trying to help
Homeless
our
cricket World Cup, yeah.
homeless cricket charity. Yeah. So that's, a lovely sort of connection that we have with the charity together. And
Yeah.
so in my opinion, he said to me, become a left arm spinner. So for me, it is Paul Taylor, and that's again, picture of me spinning. I think I don't know. Am I serious? Am I happy? Am I sad? Or have I not got a wicket? Maybe that's probably what that picture's telling me. I want to get more wickets, but it's a focused picture. It's on a mission. I think when I look at that picture, it's like I know where I'm going. I know what I want from life, and I'm going to go and get there. I think it's that kind of laser-like focus. I think when I look at that picture.
Yeah, we can see. But as a, obviously you're born in the England and you had all these facilities. But as an Asian, did you have this dream that one day I will play for the England team?
That's
Which
what
thing
it was
encouraged you
always.
to?
Yeah, it was always my dream that I want to play for England because that was my dream. It's like I'm running, I'm running a marathon. I'm running 26 miles, and I've got to keep running until I get to 26 miles. And I don't care how long I get there. There'll be some miles will be tough, painful, perseverance. But if that's my goal, and I really love my cricket, and I love the game, and I love, where I'm going, what I want from life, then you have to persevere every moment. You have to keep persevering. You got to show that this is how much I want it, and you got to keep going with it.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So obviously now we'll go to about your test debut in 2006. Actually, I know it was a great feelings when you had a call that you're going to play the England team. So how was your the emotion feelings and your family? How did you celebrate these things?
Yeah, they were. Oh no, they couldn't believe it. They're like, "Wow, I can't believe you're going to play for England, and you're going to, that feeling of being there. That was just unbelievable. It was like absolutely amazing." And the thing is, right, is that there's another sort of DVD, Monty's Cricket Madness, and because of my personality, because of the way I am as a person, and there's my podcast, Monty's Specialist Fielder. So there was this entertainment factor with me, the way I approached the game. And that was very much my energy, my personality. So the crowd very much warmed towards me. Monty Mania was there, and it was unbelievable. And overnight, people just loved, the way I played cricket. So I'm very thankful for the fans. Without them, there would have been no Monty, and they've obviously supported me along the way.
Yes, obviously, but the thing is, we want to know the special feelings the day you know that you're gonna play the England for England, and it was really special because you played against India and in India and Nagpur, so it was a kind of a coincidence, might be. Uh, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying like it was a kind of a coincidence that you play as an Indian, from the Sikh background, and you are playing against India in India. So how was it in that time?
Yeah, look, it was brilliant. For me, like I loved playing for England, and I remember my best innings. Like what 6 for 37 against New Zealand. That was at Old Trafford. That 26 was, my first year against Sri Lanka. Didn't manage to get any bigger total after that. And I made my ODI debut in Australia actually. Managed to only take 24 wickets, 26 matches. Didn't really do that well, but um, I think taking Tendulkar's first Test wicket, it's a dream come true. That's my first Test cap by Andrew Flintop. I think gave me my Test cap. There's Ian Blackwell, he's an umpire now. Alistair Cook, he scored about 150. He's 160 odd Test matches, become the highest run getter. So that's all of us there, and that was a great moment together.
Of course, no doubt. Whatever you have done, you can't forget these feelings actually, and all with all the greats actually.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's an unbelievable feeling, and a very special moment for all of us.
So on that, we want to know like the main thing as an Asian and as this person from the Sikh background, how was your environment in the dressing room? When you started your cricket career with England team.
Yeah, look, like with anything, for me, it's I just love playing cricket. So for me, it was easy. I just wanted to train. I wanted to just keep myself fit, and for me, it was very easy because I didn't really think about the other things, the other distractions or whatever comes in the way, because the love for the game is such for me that you don't seem to sort of, you think training cricket, playing cricket is far more important than anything else. So that was my way of dealing with things. I used to I just wanted to play cricket, just wanted to bowl, wanted to play for England, and that is all I wanted to do. And I didn't, that's obviously me and Alistair Cook there after when we won in Australia. He scored over, 700 odd runs, and we came back together. And yeah, that was, so it's obviously a lovely picture. It kind of, it's this journey, isn't it? Alistair Cook and
Yeah.
myself have always been made a debut together. It was a special moment for him. He was obviously, unbelievable on that tour, and he really grew as a player. I think that was that tour where when he scored that many runs, it actually made him into, the next level where it's like, wow, he could actually become a great, and he became one of the greatest,
Yeah.
and we live very close together. That's the funny thing. I talked about the book Bounce. Matthew Saeed, he goes, in one road, there was the top 15 tennis players in England, all training together. He went to Bedford School, I went to Bedford Modern. In a close little patch of Bedfordshire, two international cricketers. Very much I'm being part of his journey. I played every test match under him. And I've, seen him obviously, become Sir Alistair Cook now. What a proud moment for him, and amazing how far he went. And obviously I tried my best, tried my best as far as I
we
could
we
go.
feel Yeah, we feel really proud about you. But the best feelings, I would say, when you got your first Test wicket, the great batsman, the Sachin Tendulkar. So we want to know about this moment and the feelings, and that time and after. How was it? And not only once you got Sachin's wicket, few times actually. What we know that.
Yes, I got it a few times, and that was, that hit the pad, and I could not see the stump. So the natural reaction is, let me just appeal. And when he appealed, he kind of like, the finger came up, and I couldn't believe it. I thought by chance, I don't know if you, and when he gave it, I couldn't stop running. The celebrations happened, and it was on my first test wicket. It was just the best feeling in the world.
So obviously it really gave you some hope and some inspiration that you can go far.
Absolutely, that gave me a lot of belief, and you can. It's just sticking to a process or some sort of routine when it comes to your bowling, having the discipline to bowl line and length, not trying to oh, let me flight here a bit to get a wicket or not. It's calculated risks, but when you're playing against India in India, it's all about bowling good line and length, and that's all I tried to do. And when he gave it out, I could not believe it. I think Sachin doesn't look too happy there. He's like turning his head away, thinking, "Gosh, why has he given Monty my first Test wicket?"
So yeah, after that, you had any chat with the Sachin about that?
Yeah, he actually said, he said, ask Monty if I want to sign his ball, and I couldn't believe he signed it for me as well. He was just a great human being, and he signed it, and he goes, "Once in a blue moon, mate, never again." And it was just like a lovely gesture from him. I never asked him. He actually told his physio to come and see to me. He goes, "Oh, do you want Sachin to sign the ball?" I go, "Yeah," and then he went and signed it, and it was just lovely gesture from him.
Look at that. This is the way we have to learn from the people. Like obviously we know him, he's a great batsman, but not only that, he is a great person actually. Even you didn't ask, but he tried to encourage you. He knows that he had seen that you have some light. So as a batsman, might be as an Indian, we don't know, but he tried to encourage you.
No, he probably saw the joy of my face getting him out. He thought,
Yeah.
God, he really thinks I'm a great, great cricketer. That's what it was. It was his greatness I was celebrating, and my sort of sheer disbelief of getting him out. If he wasn't that great, I don't think I would have celebrated. So he probably saw that and acknowledged it, and he signed the ball for me.
Oh, that's really amazing. So obviously, you started your career, and they have a lots of ups and down. And obviously, you played 50 Test matches, which is a big number. So it to come in that level, you had to go through lots of challenges, and which is you have overcome it, and you came here, and we want to know about those challenges actually. So then it will going to be help our young people who is the raising the cricketer, because they will come in that level, they will face, because most of the time we expect we have a good time, but we never expect the bad time. Everyone
Yeah,
has
look,
a
yeah,
good and bad time.
Yeah, look, initially what it is, right, is that firstly you get super excited, right, about this is the direction of life I want to go. And you start getting opportunities. Then the reality kicks in. It's a lot harder. You're going to come through an obstacle. It may not be as hard. It's your question. It's a question to yourself. How badly do you want it? How badly do you want the goal of where you want to go to? Or does that obstacle say, right, I don't want to do it? Oh, I'm facing racism, or I'm facing institutional racism. I'm not getting the opportunities. No one's backing me. And if you're going to start thinking like that, then fine, you're not going to get there. But what you got to think to yourself is, how much love do I have for my goal? Because in the end, it's going to be that love energy inside you that will get you there. You fight that obstacle. You fight that, what you're not getting. You persevere with it every day. You have to go to the gym in the morning. I don't want to get up this morning. I'm too tired. What, do you really want it, or you don't? Do you know what I mean? And it's a very much an individual journey. It's like the loneliness of a long distance runner. There's a theory. They say that a long distance runner who runs 5, 10 Ks, 26 miles, they have a loneliness. After a while, you have everyone running. Suddenly, everyone has their distances, and everyone's running their own pace. And in that own pace, you have to stick to your pace. If it gets hard, if life hits you hard, you got to find a way of emotionally keeping in check, you know, and actually, that's a lovely picture there of Matt Pryor, myself, and Paul Collingwood, getting a wicket in during one of the one dayers. So for me, if you want to really get there, it's going to be a graft. It's going to be hard. There's other times where it's going to be amazing. There's times when you run that kilometer and you think, wow, why am I running so fast? I'm feeling great. Then there'll be another one where we'll be really slow. You have to dig in, you have to say, if I really want this, you can get anything you want in life, but you have to overcome the obstacles and not give up. You have to just go through it, go through the pain, go through the hardship, however hard it is. It may be hard for even 2 years, you may not get anywhere in life. It may be hard for 3 years, but you think, you know what, I'm going to keep going there. I'm going to keep knocking on that door. I'm going to keep doing my stuff. It may be a short-term goal, maybe a long-term goal. In the end, how badly you want it, that drive, that motivation only comes from you, and it doesn't come from anyone else. And you have to create it, and you have to say that this is where I want to go in life, and I'm going to keep going into that journey. And even if everything is against you, you have to keep fighting. You have to keep fighting. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Once you say to yourself, no, I don't want to do this, you're probably right. Whatever you say to yourself, you are probably right. And you have to go through the hardship, the pain, whatever it is, just go through it. Because trust me, you get to there. You get where you want to go to.
Yeah, this
I
is the
think that
main
was
thing is
probably
like
the
from
best
this,
part.
from
Either
this
that's a
picture,
drop
we
cash or
like
I've
you
been
had
here
a
for
hard
the biggest.
time.
What's
I'm
that?
saying like you had a hard, obviously as a cricketer, you had a hard time because, and this is the main things actually in that moment, how they can overcome. Because sometimes we can say, and for many reasons, people became frustrated. They tried everything, but it's not working.
And you have to, you know what? That's your emotional intelligence. When you get sad, you have a rubbish day, no one's giving you fair opportunity, doors are all closed. No one wants to give me experience.
Hmm.
You have to emotionally believe, right? There's a Chinese tree, right? You water it every day for 5 years, then it sprouts. The next 3 months, it shoots up to 90 foot. So the growth of that tree was 90 foot in 5 years and 3 months. But for the first 5 years, you do not see any growth, no success, nothing. But you have faith in your goal. You have faith that I can get to the top, right? Everyone's sprouting, like they call it. Everyone's a little tree that sprouts. You have this time when you do work hard, you see the success. It's going to be different. Your mate could be more successful with you now, but you can't let that get into your psyche. You're like, this is my goal. This is where I want to go. However long it takes to get there, I'm going to get there. It's my journey. I may have early success. I may have an obstacle. I have to get through it. Do you know what I mean? That's against, I think, Bangladesh.
Yes, in the
Probably,
cricket World Cup, I think.
yeah, must be a wicket moment. Took a wicket. So it is. Look, there is going to be great days. There's going to be crap days. But I'll be honest with you. You have more rubbish days. You have more days which you have to just take it on the chin. Just take that punch on the face. Go to sleep. Start again the next day. More days are like that with a sportsman. But when you have the good days, like Sachin as my first Test wicket, it's brilliant days. Love it. And that's picture in Australia. I think I probably bowled well there. Seemed quite pleased with myself. So
Yeah,
yeah.
we can see the smile as well. So obviously, in your cricket career, we see because of you wear your turban and all these things, you had a big number of fans actually because of your beard and turbans and all these things. So you have a good time. So what we want to know your best moment in your international career. We want to know that those time you really enjoyed, what and your best
Yeah,
memory.
probably. Yeah, probably the Cardiff Test match was one of my favourite moments as a batsman. I never thought that would ever happen. That's like a miracle. Sometime this in India, 2012, where we won, took 10 wickets in Mumbai. We won first time in 27 years in India. After that, no team has ever won a Test match, Test series in India, and that's what it is, isn't it? You know,
Yes, yeah,
um, sometimes you have a decision in life. You say to yourself, this is my goal in life, right? I want to get from A to B. That's my goal, right? So whatever happens between A to B, you have to stick to get into the goal, right? You're going to be challenged mentally. You're going to be challenged emotionally. And here is a charity fundraising. I was there for, I think, NatWest for Chance to Shine with a group of
yeah.
cricketers.
Yeah, this is one
And
thing we want to know actually from you, which is the best advice for our young cricketer, especially the Asian cricketer. How we could encourage
firstly,
them.
young cricketer, firstly, ask yourself, do you want to be a professional cricketer? If the answer is yes, then you have to keep going through it, keep persevering, keep getting to the top, keep where you want to go, right? But the thing is, I'll give you an example. You may have a cup of tea with sugar in it, right?
Yeah.
You drink it, you tell to me, Monty, this tea is so sweet, right?
Just
I'm going to say,
Monty, just one of your comment, Asif Karim, the former captain of Kenya, he got the good interviews. Best wishes to Monty from fellow left-arm spinner
oh,
from
thank
Kenya.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the interview. So what it is, right, is your personal journey in life is going to be, they like to say, no pain, no gain, right?
Yeah,
You personally have to go through that pain because that is how life is. Life is not easy. Life is
yeah,
not given to you on a plate. You have to go through the pain. It's up to you how much pain you want to take. Do you understand?
true. Yes. But
That's your
most of the
decision.
time, we expect like everything going to be easier. We don't want
Yeah,
to face the challenges. Positively. This is the main thing. You know.
yeah. And that's a lovely picture of the charity we were together, the children, homeless children getting opportunity
Yes,
to
it was
play.
it was really amazing. Look at their kind of inspiration. They had nothing, but they were homeless, but they had this inspiration, which is put them
What?
here.
They were
You
more
need it.
happier than the guy who's got money in their pocket.
Yeah, true.
And this is a great thing about life, great thing about charitable work, that when you help people, you kind of realize, wow, there's people out there who are so happy, don't have any goals. And there's other people who have everything, but they're not happy. And that's just life. That's the circle of life. That's at the Perth signing children's autographs where they're probably abusing me, the Aussies. But, it's great. That's what we love about cricket, different experiences.
This is the way
It's
we should encourage, love them, not only with any kind of sports, be closer to our kids, because maybe he will be a cricketer, but might be he would be a good footballer, try to find out. And this is the thing as a parents and as a guardian, they should do it, to encourage them, which
Yeah,
is,
I look, it's not encouragement, it's ask yourself the question as a youngster. If you want to be a professional footballer, right, I want to be a professional footballer and I've got to do whatever it takes to be a professional footballer. I want to be a professional cricketer, whatever. And that's it. And then you just have to go through that process, and then say, right, this is my journey. I want to be this sort of person. This is a journey I've got to go through. And that's
yeah, carry on.
yeah, so this is the journey I've got to go through. You've got to go through the pain. You've got to go through, it's your threshold at the end of the day, right? Like Alistair Cook, right, was the fittest cricketer by a long way. Our fitness test was only 50 shuttles, okay? He did 77. He didn't need to do 77. Every year he won the fitness test. Every year. The next one in line was probably the second place was probably 60 shuttles. Everyone else 50, 55. and that's it. Why? Why did he push himself to that level? Because he went through the pain.
Yeah,
He went through
because
like the discipline of training
he
hard,
wants to go
coming fit.
he wants to go forward.
Yeah, he wants to
And
be a great player. Like it's not just,
yeah,
it's not just like, oh, someone had the talent, someone did this. You got to put the hard work in. You got to go through the pain. You got to go through the hardship, like your loneliness, the iceberg model, everything that's underneath the iceberg, we don't see. 6:30 in the morning, it's dark, it's raining. Get to the gym. I want another hour of sleep. The radiator's
yeah,
nice and warm. I'm
yeah.
not going to get up.
That's why the Andrew Strauss, he said he found you were the person who came first in the session actually, because he had
That's it.
the
Yeah.
dedication actually. That's why
And that's
he
a picture of
fitted you.
me with David Cameron. He became the prime minister.
Oh,
And, this is it. And that's your personal journey. You've got to, it's how much you want it, right? Simple. It's like this. When you're hungry, you always want to eat, right? Because you need it.
yes, of
That's
course.
how you got to be when you go for your goal. I'm hungry for the goal, you
And
know?
obviously, after the cricket, we had seen you involved with number of the social and the political activities. Actually, we don't know. Might be you will be an MP one day from your community.
I don't
But
know.
same,
Let's see.
yeah.
I think what
But
it is, right? I'll tell you what it is. Because the fans and the people in this country supported me, they cheered for me, they made me who I am. Since I've
true.
come out of cricket, for me, it's like I need to give back to the people in this country. I need to do
Exactly.
something charitable, political. I need to change something for the people because they cheered me on. You know, when I played, there was 25,000 people cheering me on. I'm like, now it's my turn. My turn to
To
give
give
back
back.
to the game. My turn to
Yeah.
help give back to this country. And that's that famous Cardiff Test match,
Yeah.
which I'm not known for my batting, but
Yeah.
on that
Y-
day,
Yeah. On
I
that
think
day,
my
you
bat was
faced
nice and straight.
both of you. You faced the 69 balls in 40 minutes. How was
Yes.
the your heartbeat that time actually?
I was very calm because I had no expectation. Expectation is Monty's going to get out.
Yes, but you did not. You saved and you made a history actually. Yes. Also, we had seen you supporting the number of the charitable things like the some the mental health and all these things. So, which thing encouraged you to support the mental health and like you supported the homeless
I
cricket?
think you know what it is. When I started to support people away from cricket and trying to give back, and I went home and I thought, actually, it makes me feel good that I'm helping people. So I started to do more of it. And then I realized because I'm a public figure now, a celebrity or a famous sportsman, recognizable person. Actually, when I go there, it makes a difference to people. It makes a difference to
Of
the
course, yeah.
charity. It helping people, you know. So I'm like, right, you know, if this is, you know, what my calling
Yeah.
is,
This is an opportunity to make a change and to help others.
yes,
Mm,
and that's what I believe.
mm,
I'm always going to be a public figure, or everyone's going to know. They're always going to know me. If I turn
mm,
Talker's my first wicket, that's it, bang, off like a rocket, in the
mm,
sky. I've got to help people. That's it. I've got to use, you know, what fans elevated me to where I am.
mm,
I've got to use that publicity, that celebrity
mm,
status into helping society, into helping
mm.
people, into making a difference in people's lives so their lives become better. And I think that's what I'm about.
No, this is really amazing. Actually, we need more cricketer. Actually, not from the Asian, from all type of cricketer. We need more cricketer like you. Like after the cricket, not only support the cricketer actually or the cricket, they should support the community and the society because what you said exactly, those people made you Monty today. Actually,
Yeah,
so
so there. Yeah, I
it's
was
a
in
kind of a
India. We were talking
responsibility.
about my book. Yeah,
Yeah, we want to know about your book. I had seen. So please
yeah.
tell us
Look,
about your book.
I've got to go because I've got my next interview lined up. So
Okay, we'll give us a couple. Just tell about your books, and then we're gonna be end it here.
yeah, so the book is basically about my life history. It's about myself, me, the human being, who I am, where I went to, and that's my, obviously Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan and all that. But I want the book to be helpful for people. There was Dancing on Ice, broke my ankle, and I did not make it to, the show. So maybe one day I'll try and see if we can get onto the show. But for me, you know what it is? It's Bishan Singh Bedi, one of my heroes, who I look up to and who whatever, right? For me, you know what it is about? It's about making a difference for people. It's about me achieving my goals. Shane Warne, the great Shane Warne there, unbelievable cricketer, great human being, gives a lot. Spinners are from the same cloth. They are all, stick together, like they say in cricket. That's me and Saeed Ajmal and Sakibai, who was the inventor of Dusra. And, spinners have a similar personality, they all laugh together, joke together. Nasser Hussain, one of my heroes, one of the best sports media correspondent. My media moment would be to have a Sky Sports with him commentating. That's my Sachin moment. I told him that already. That's me and Alistair Cook coming back from the winning tour of Australia in 2012. And very happy to see him succeed
what is
and
your
become this amazing cricketer.
at the moment after retired from the cricketers? At the moment, what are you doing now?
Yeah, I'm studying, a master's in international sports broadcasting. So my goal is to become the media broadcaster, to become one of the best media broadcasters ever. I want to become the best of the best. Like with my cricket, I want to become an unbelievable media broadcaster. That's my goal in life. So I want to be in the top 5 of best ever media broadcasters ever to, broadcast journalism, media broadcasting, media presenting in this country. When I do something, I don't do half measures. I want to get to the top. And I know what it's like to get to the top in cricket. I will go through the pain, through everything to get to the top in media broadcasting.
So, Monty, thank you very much for your time. The last advice from you for our young generation, then we'll call a day.
All I want to say, guys, if you've got a goal in life, whatever it is, education, business, whatever, you can just go for it, right? There's going to be obstacles. There's going to be some tough times. Don't give up. Don't get too upset. Be kind to yourself. Sometimes it's okay. Things are going slowly. Other times they'll go fast. As long as you're making journey towards your goal, then that's it. Find a goal in life and just go and get it. Do not give up.
Thank you very much, and we wish you best of luck. This is not end. And you are studying. Hope you will gonna be success in your educations, in your masters, and one day we want to see you in the microphone. We had seen number of times, but we want to see you in the top. So thanks again, Monty Panesar, for your time to share your views. And we hope that our young generation, they will learn, not only learn, they will practice, and they will be successful one day. And we want to see more young generation, not only the cricket, different kind of sports or educations, all type of things. So thanks again, the Monty, and also thank you very much all our viewers, and the person who is supporting the show from the Sunrise today. And we'll see you soon. Best of luck. Yeah,
Thank
take
you.
care. Bye. Have a nice
Thank
weekend.
You so much. Thank you.